Well, now, you know, we got John Platania working with me here today, so you know we're going to end up with some Chevelles and Camaros and things like that on the program because that's where his heart lies. But normally I can kind of push him away from them. This one I spotted because I think this car has an outstanding look and an original look, something I haven't seen before, and I think they did a great job on it. And the owners just happen to be around, or I should say the owner and his helper happen to be around. First of all, you are?
Rafi Roman.
And where are you from?
North side of Chicago.
And you are?
Oscar Gomez, North side of Chicago.
North side of Chicago. Now, whose car is it? Your?
My car.
Okay, I'd like you to tell me about it. Start with the make, year, and model.
It's a 68 Chevelle SS. My buddy actually got me into Chevelles, into muscle cars, period. You know, I bought the Shell a few years ago, and him and his dad and his uncle and brother helped me. We started the floor in my garage, like everybody else would, you know, and it was learning experience.
I have news for you, my friend. How old are you?
I'm 32.
Oh, no, you should know then. Some of the finest work you're going to find at these car shows was done in a one-car garage. Am I right?
Yeah, that's correct.
So when I do the TV shows, is that I can only put 12 or 15 cars on a show, and every one of them ought to be on a show, and I just can't. It's just impossible. But yeah, so I understand, believe me. So go ahead. So what else? What have you done to it? What engines it got in it?
Well, it has a 468. It was done by Jimmy Lopez out of Montgomery, Illinois, with a 586. Dyno tested. You know, the interior was done by a good buddy of mine. His name is CNC Hot Rod. And some of the interior was also done by Stitch up in Texas. The bodywork and paint was done by Rise by Design up in Richmond, Illinois. You know, that was kind of tough. You know, the drive was about an hour and a half. It was assembled up in Rockford by Carpenter's Auto, and the whole chassis. My buddy actually put up in his garage. He put the whole chassis. He can speak about the chassis.
What kind of trans have you got in it?
It's a 400.
Okay, so it's an automatic?
It's automatic, 3-speed. It's built by Performance.
Okay. I have a question about the engine. Were you the right one to ask?
Yeah.
To me, and easier for me to big mouth it, I'm not the one that has to pay for it. I don't know why everybody doesn't grab a 572 now.
Right. Well, this 468 was completely built. 586 at the dyno. It's got Edo.
But you know what I mean, though. Yeah. You'd start with the biggest one and then do stuff to that, right?
You know what? Since he was just coming into the scene, he wanted something that he could drive every day. He's
okay.
With
okay,
it.
I get it. Didn't want to go with it.
Exactly. So the car has enough power, you know, and he can drive it every day if he likes to. So it was his first experience with a big block and all that power. So I mean, 586 nowadays is probably not much power. But as a beginner,
that's a ton of power. That really wasn't my question. I guess when I was younger, they had the small block Chevy come out as a 265, and then the factory poked it to 283. Then they went to 327, then went to 350. Well, we always wanted to pick the biggest one of whatever it was to start with, and then continue from there. And I'm surprised when I hear guys building like a 454 or something like that instead of going right to a 572 now, which you can buy, you know.
Well, you know, technology has changed so much nowadays.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Is there some reason in there? That
you know what? When he picked up the parts and all the block and everything, he was already set up for a 468, so we ran with that.
Okay, so it was the most practical choice.
Exactly, right. Okay,
now is there anything that I've missed about your car that you guys are proud of that I should mention to the audience?
Well, like I said, the engine was built by Jimmy Lopez. Those drag racing engines. The whole chassis was actually reinforced. We cut out the back spring pockets on it, so it's got coilovers front and back.
Oh, you guys did a ton of work.
Yeah, lower control arms are all tubular front and back. Differential was built 12 bolt, motor gear, Yukon posse, all that good stuff. And then it's got wheel brakes all around, 4 pistons.
I'm going to ask a technical question. Sounds like you did the frame. What kind of welding did you use?
Actually, the frame, you got to TIG welded.
You TIG welded it.
Yeah.
Okay, so somebody knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that you?
No. We actually got that stuff done separate, but I put the whole chest together.
Yeah. Okay. Anything I missed? Now's the time. Because I do have a final question.
Sure.
The thing that struck me about the car is the look. Whoever picked the combination of colors with the tasteful use of black, sometimes that's overdone. You have to be real careful. Whoever... You're pointing at him? That was all him?
You know what? He did a lot.
Nicely done.
I appreciate it very much, you know. Some of the points also, you know, that a lot of people don't see, we never had the bumpers there where they smoothed it out. You know, the firewall was smoothed out, and actually wanted to keep as much as possible original, but with modern touches like vintage air, you know, billet hinges, you know, billet door handles and stuff like that. And,
you know, sometimes the most difficult things are the things that people barely notice.
Yeah, that's true. That's little by little as they come around, they keep seeing the the little touches extra, you know, the little
That's
details.
why I tell people you have to come to these shows in person. Don't depend on me to bring it to you, because these cars, like one like yours, the more you look, the more you see. Am I right?
That's true. That's true.
Yep. Thanks for spending time with us, guys. Take a look, folks. This thing is an absolutely, I mean, it stopped me in my tracks when I walked around the corner. The look is so subtle, but so excellent.